2016 Winter NAMM show in beautiful, sunny Anaheim, California. It's also very noisy, and I am standing here with one of the newest additions to the Ham fam, Hammond brother Ric Cabot Podmore. He insisted that Cabot be in there, so Ric Cabot Podmore, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. That wasn't an assistance, that was just so that it was proper.
So, Ric is a bit of a superstar producer, artist, writer guy, organist guy. And he has graciously given us a few moments of his time to talk to us a little bit about Hammond organ and maybe offer some cool tips and secrets and funny stories. So, what is your favorite Hammond?
Well, first of all, thank you for that wonderful and rather elaborated introduction.
Well, it's true.
Thank you. Well, my favorite instrument made by Hammond is the C3 that I've been playing since 1979.
Vintage. And a piece of furniture.
It is.
It is. Now, what drew you to Hammond organ specifically?
Oh, definitely the vintage Hammond sound.
The Hammond sound.
Yeah, from Three Dog Night recordings to Deep Purple to Tom Scholz from Boston, you know, all that stuff.
So do you have any of the new Hammond keyboards, or are you a purist in that sense? You're a purist.
I'm a vintage guy.
Yeah, okay. Very cool. Talk to us a little bit about how you use, this sounds weird, but how you use the C3 in the productions that you do.
Well, I have been really using organ, even through the years of where synthesizers were really large in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I was still a guy that was putting organ on stuff. And
fantastic. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, it wasn't well received in certain instances, but I've been doing it all these years. It's just, it really is such a thick, lustrous sound to add to a recording. And I do, full, big layered recordings and stuff, a lot of layered guitars. Mm-hmm. So using the voicings, especially clustered voicings on organ, with a lot of Leslie movement. I was very fortunate that a couple of great people really trained me in Leslie technique and stuff. And so I think where I lack in great classical Bach type skills, I make up for in Leslie technique. So I've been really fortunate that I've learned how to utilize that in the recordings to make them nice, big, and fat. Excellent.
So give us 3 words off the top of your head, without thinking about it, that describe Hammond organ to you. Go.
Ooh, wow.
Go. Now. 3 words. Right now. Pressure.
Big. Fat. Gorgeous. Oh, that was you. I'm sorry.
Hey! Big, fat, and gorgeous.
No,
okay.
not all that. No, not all that.
So, HTV viewers, just so you know, Ric might be leaving the Ham fam because he called me fat.
No, that's not what I meant.
No. Oops. I'm not going to
Mic
prom
drop.
with you now, man. It ain't happening. So big, fat, and gorgeous. No,
That's the Hammond sound.
I would agree with you there, without a doubt. How do you feel? I mean, Hammond is such a legacy nameplate in terms of an instrument. How do you feel that it fits into popular music now, but also how do you feel that it's going to fit into the music of the future?
Well, first of all, I think one of the things, while innovation is great, you can't reinvent the wheel.
That's true.
There's just no way to reinvent the wheel,
right.
And there's no substitute for the Hammond sound.
Thank you. That is true.
But moving forward, I think that no matter what you're doing, I think no matter how far out you go synthetically with rhythm, how far out you go with other types of innovative ways to bring things in, whether it be DJ, anything like that. Right. There's still, I think there's always a desire for vintage sounds, whether they be guitar sounds, whether they be organ, piano, that organic type of instrumentation that we've all come to love. And that's really, more than anything, that's based on one word, and that's integrity.
Integrity. I would agree, definitely. So we have a lot of young viewers and parents that are out there, right in there. Hi, young viewers and parents. Hi.
So they've got the 7-second beeper on, right?
It's a family show that we run here, as a matter of fact. What kind of advice could you give to a young keyboard player starting out that may not have been exposed to Hammond but knows sort of an organ-ish sound, right?
Well, I think the first thing is the lesson that I was taught very young is go back and get roots.
Yeah.
Listen to older recordings, even if it sounds like, oh God, I'm listening to my mom's music or I'm listening to my grandmother's music.
Sure,
Nowadays,
sure.
recording's so old that it's your grandparents' music.
Right.
And so, but definitely, if you want to learn, especially about these instruments of integrity, you want to go back and you want to listen to the pioneers.
Right.
You know, whether they be the early blues artists or the early rock artists.
Yes.
Or jazz or what have you. You really want to go back and get roots to understand why the instrument, why playing, why music, why recording has evolved to where it is.
Yeah.
And then from there, I think everything opens up to you.
Fantastic. Do you have any advice for the parents of kids that are looking to make music or keyboard playing their profession?
Yes.
Okay.
Earplugs.
Okay, earplugs.
But
or headphones.
Well, most importantly, and I say this all the time, everybody is born with a dream.
Yes.
And everybody should have the opportunity to run in that lane. And so if there's a parent out there and they have a child and the child is really, really passionate about wanting to play music, as we both know.
Absolutely, yes.
Then let them go. Let them go. Don't, you know, there's the old thing of something to fall back on.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you, if you fall back on something, you'll never get back up.
I agree. I say if you walk the tightrope with the safety net, you won't be afraid to keep going. Right. Lastly, if you had to narrow it down to the single thing, the one thing that you love most about Hammond, what would that be?
Really, truthfully, it is the vintage Hammond sound. It's unique unto itself. People have tried to copy it, no matter whether it's been synthetic or organic. Lots of other people have come and gone.
Yep.
There's nothing that's ever going to match the sound that Hammond has created.
Well, Ric, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the family.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, welcome. Stay tuned, HTV viewers, for more awesome artist interviews coming soon. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.